everyone. Hey, this is Coach Potter. I'm here at SHOT Show 2019, and happily to find out we have archery tag that came in the house on Wednesday. So that's exciting because since we're an archery tag group, well, we want to be able to come and meet the guy that made all this art happening. And here we got John. How you doing, John?
Hi guys. Thanks for watching. Rob, it's really good to meet you here at SHOT Show. I know we've talked back and forth a lot, but like I was saying, I said Facebook and email is so impersonal, but when you actually get to talk to somebody and look them in the eyes and meet them face to face, and then you can share stories and hear the feedback on some of our cool products. That's what I look for.
Oh yeah, and that's what I like about it is the thing of the safety of the whole program, and willing enough to be comfortable with what you got. You're willing to upgrade to better product, take it to the next level, and that's what a real program does. And versus some of these groups that are out there, like they're kind of fly-by-night groups or something like that, someone that takes it personal, as if they want their own kid to be part of that thing, and no one getting hurt. And seeing some of the other videos that I've seen out there, you know, people having fun at different like Comic Cons and different stuff like that. That's great to be able to see a program like this be able to get implemented in with all the things nowadays that people don't like, some of the shooting projectile things at some of these Comic Cons and so forth like that. I can't get into Arizona, you know, that because of archery. And I'm in Arizona, one of the best gun states in the nation. So it tells you some of these guys that are in California have done something right to get into those things. So, but I do commend you with you bringing out these things and some of the different products that I can't wait to let everyone see some of the product and us talk about, like your barrier to the helmet to everything else, because of how I am really convinced about this barrier right here.
Bag bumper.
Yeah, versus the bag barrier versus the blow up. I think is convinced that this is a better product. Besides using it as a bow case, I never have to put anything in a box or break down because they stay right there and all I have to do is string them.
We actually figured out a way, because I wanted to bring this to the SHOT Show instead of an inflatable, but how am I going to get this on an airplane and have it fit within reasonable size luggage? We actually figured out a way.
Right on.
So the rods, which are normally fiberglass, we actually have arrow shafts, and you've got an insert in each, and you've got a thread, like a threaded rod. So you just screw them together. So the rods come apart, the foam we take out and roll it up, and then the bag itself just folds up. So we're actually able to put this in our duffel bag as our check-on luggage.
Right. And as you can see here, even they can personalize, you can still personalize on these, right?
Oh yeah.
If people want the logo. So here it is, and then down the line, can't wait for see this to take off for us to do competitions. That's going to be awesome because competitions is great, bringing out the heat of people.
let me show you the new tournament and league arrow. So of course you've got your standard archery tag arrow here. Okay. Now you've got the extreme arrow. Now I can tell you, this is a lot harder to dodge, a lot harder to catch because it flies about 25% faster than this arrow here. It's much lighter, faster. But you know what? Here's the dirty little secret. So this flies a lot faster. Which one hurts more?
I was still faster. Don't mean it's going to hurt more. Your surface of your arrow is going to hurt more.
More mass.
Exactly right.
So this actually has more force pounds of energy.
Exactly right.
Than this does.
Right.
This flies faster and flatter. This flies slower and
exactly
but it
right.
does have more energy.
Right. And what I like about your arrows, the thing that you've changed a lot is this, right here. Without having them, the feathers falling off, they're here. It's kind of like, you know, do they heat on or do they twist off, or as we just seen there, they twist off. So easy to replace or whatever.
The thing is that typically you want to use a little soapy water, something like that, and you just kind of push them on and twist them, and now it's on, okay? But the thing is, they don't pull off.
Right.
But you work to get them off.
Right.
And they'll come off. So it's very easy maintenance. Here's the other thing that's interesting. I just got thinking, I'd like to do this again with our Facebook Live. Right? But anyway, here's the other thing that's kind of interesting about these. That's kind of a hidden secret. The old way, you've got that knock that's inside the shaft.
Yep.
And it's got a hard plastic.
Yes.
So as that's hitting the ground,
yes,
you know, you're getting a lot of flex in there.
And how they snap off.
Look under a magnifying glass, you start to see little cracks in that shaft, okay?
It compromises.
This actually protects your shaft.
There you go.
You don't have any more strip veins and having to cut them off with a knife and re-glue them on and everything else. Now, here's another thing that's kind of interesting that a lot of people don't realize when it's kind of built in. This vane knock has a built-in governor. In other words, what I mean by that is a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I'm going to shoot that out of my compound or my crossbow. Good luck doing that with this. Here's why. Because this material is flexible, it's not going to withstand the higher force.
Yeah, the energy, right.
The energy.
Exactly right.
It'll actually pull away from there, okay?
Yes.
So again, it's got a built-in safety mechanism.
Awesome.
It lets you shoot it out of a high-power bow.
And again, I'm repeating that again, that safety, the detail that you're going into about this program by far separates you away from the knockoff or the groups out there from other countries. I'll say other country because we don't know where someone may be coming from.
A lot of them are China and Germany. Yeah.
And then
the long barrels come from Germany a lot. The knockoffs come from China.
And knowing sometimes when people get into it, these things start breaking apart, but they have no one to turn to say, hey, your stuff is falling apart. By far, you hold behind your product line.
Yeah, they don't know the difference. And of course, with our standard arrow, the phone tip replaces. Again, you've got everything we do is really designed around having a positive, fun experience. But let's face it, safety is a key role here because if somebody gets hurt, you have a bad day, right? So we've been doing this 8 years now. Haven't had a single issue that we haven't had to file a single issue. So that speaks volumes.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is cool is we continue stressing that safety. And to me it mirrors, which we're air gunners also, that CMP program, they stress that safety. Yeah. I know in the air gun world, I've yet heard of an accident since it's over past 10 years because of that safety factor. And that's what appeals me to your program, for us to be a licensee through you, to be able to hold up for that safety where I know equipment that's coming to me has backed up what I talk about in my classrooms for teaching archery or teaching safety shooting type disciplines while we're out there doing things. And what I do like about it is this helmet right here. New helmet. I'm from Arizona. You ever been in Arizona with a plastic helmet on your head? This is going to be different because it's very lightweight. You can knock yourself in the head with it, knock yourself out from those plastic helmets. And the heat, unless we get black, then that's the effect. But down the line, I'm hearing some other things, and John's going to explain that to you.
Well, the other thing I want to point out, one of the benefits of these masks is people with eyeglasses.
Yes.
That's a common complaint I hear about paintball masks is that I can't wear my eyeglasses. And, you know, I spent 4 years developing this mask, Rob, as you know. And one of the things is, you know, when you're cleaning masks between games, it's a pain in the butt. Especially a paintball mask that has that clear lens in there and you get some guy that's sweating all over. Now you got to go in and dry that.
Exactly right.
And people always lay face down like that and they get stretched.
Right.
So, you know, you've mentioned the heat issue out there. So we've got a white base mask here, but this is something really new here. Actually, somebody gave me their badge and it sticks right here. This is another great way to identify teams, like with numbers.
Yes.
So each player can have a number disc on there. But this is a new decorating process we've been testing out. I continually test, develop, test, prototype. My staff, it drives them nuts. But the neat thing about this decoration process is it's fused right into the it's done right in the mold. So you don't have a flaking off, you don't have a scratching off. I can take my knife and scratch it and it doesn't come off.
Right.
So this is showing really good promise. Let us know what your fans think.
Yeah.
So we can put any digital image. We could even put Rob's face on here.
We wouldn't want that.
Scare little kids Halloween.
So, and then what I like about this is because the color coding.
Yeah.
If you're into like having teams, say if you got a red team, blue team, which a lot of groups do that if they don't have a jersey, so it's easier to match up for their helmet wise. The other thing is please don't make one orange, because I get guys come out with a size 8 head. I think you see where I'm going. Just don't put no stripes in that thing. I had a guy that in high school that had a size 8 head. Our helmets were orange. Okay, Charlie Brown. Here we go. And all the jokes come out, man.
Right there. See,
but
he's smiling.
What I'm saying is, it's that was just kind of a thing to put in there. But the thing is the helmet idea is just the lightweight. In Arizona, we can run 115 degrees, and we've done an event that way. And plus, me being a disabled veteran, I deal with a lot of disabled vets. We got to watch in some of the communities that we have that have spinal cord fractures or something like that, scent control. Plastic emits a different kind of scent.
Really?
And the thing is, you also got to watch out what you wipe your helmets out with when you're dealing with someone with a spinal cord or some kind of maybe a seizure or something like that, because it can send them into a problem. So you would have to find natural ways, and one of the places that you've seen that I sent some video in the past was dealing with a program called Ability 360. It's a gym that deals with spinal cord problems, and they gave me a recipe how to wipe these things out with alcohol and vinegar and stuff like that, because it's a clean process and it actually sanitizes better because it's all natural, because peppermint is part of it.
The other thing that's important to note for your viewers is this is a closed cell foam. There's a difference between open cell and closed cell. So no matter how you scratch this, you can dig it, it will never soak up, and it's antimicrobial. So it will not allow bacteria to migrate into the material. That's huge.
Yes, and again, that goes into what I was just talking about, because when you have the foam that can absorb, that means it's going to retain a scent, and that's huge to me, because of how personal I take it, because we've already been testing testing programs, this program with para guys. I've had people in wheelchairs doing this program. I have amputees. I've had people with mental disorders doing this program. So it's really cool. We would stick with the big ones for them because the slower action. Yeah. But we have someone who will reach around a barrier in a wheelchair and tag you.
Nice.
So again, that's another element to competition-wise we're able to bring to our parachuters or our disability type of athletes that are out there that are looking to be able to continue doing some kind of high-speed sport or something of that sort.
Excellent.
So, thank you, John. And I got to get it in, Don. We had to get him out because we were talking about it, so we had to let you see him.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll be out the big head.
But again, guys, this is why I like Archery Tag. The personalization, how personal they take it, the safety they want to preach about, and having fun and progressing their program and not staying just to where it is small. If they're growing a program, and guys, there's going to be tournaments in this stuff down the line. There's a league coming, so beware and watch for that. This is Coach Potter. You have a nice day.